It's Teacher Jess. I'm here with Scouty today, and today I just want to talk a little bit about patience during this time. So it's a word that I find keeps coming up for myself, and it kind of keeps expanding. So what I thought started off as my idea of patience has kind of bloomed into this onion-like thing with layers of patience. So it started off for me just feeling like I just need to be more patient in general. But then what that expanded to was a feeling of patience for myself. That was the first layer. So knowing that there is a lot of newness during this time, and there's a lot of adjustment. And a lot of times when we learn something new, as we've talked about, we're not very good at it at first. And so it just takes a while. There we go. It just takes a while for things to get more settled. And during that time, it's uncomfortable to have that learning going on and feel like we're not very good at something. So it's important to know to allow yourself some patience as you are learning something new. So that was the first thing that I found that I had to tell myself was I need to be patient with myself during this time. The second kind of layer outside of that was being patient with my family. Knowing that all of us are doing the very best that we can. I found myself getting frustrated with my son Roque because he would be acting out more or not, or be interrupting me while I was working, or be grumpy or not eating his food or whatever it was. And I realized that a lot of his actions were reflections of my own feelings. So on days when I felt more relaxed, we got along better. And on the days when I was more stressed, he would act out more. And so a lot of times without realizing it, our moods affect those around us. And so for me, the second part was being patient with my family, knowing that Roque is doing the very best that he can to process some big emotions that he may not even be aware of. Being patient with my husband Jake, knowing that he is also doing the very best that he can. He's been working, continuing to work, which we're grateful for, but we're also aware that it has an increased risk. He's going out into the public more, whereas I'm staying home, but he needs to go to work. So making sure that we just understand that we're all doing the best that we can. And from there, I had kind of this feeling of the third layer being patience for everyone, patience for all. And what that means to me is when I go someplace and somebody is grumpy or stressed out or maybe handling something in a way that I wouldn't agree with, or maybe I wish that they would act a different way, understanding that they may have more going on below the surface for them than meets our eye. They may be dealing with loss. They may know somebody who is ill. They may be caring for somebody who is ill. They may have lost their jobs. They may be in a time of uncertainty. We are blessed in this valley to have a lot of people who have small businesses, and those people are really suffering right now. If you put all of your money into your own business and then you have to close your business, that can be a really scary thing. So this is a hard time for a lot of people. And for me, that word of patience keeps coming up, patience for all. So the reason I'm sharing this with you is because I'd like to challenge you all to see if you can tap into some of that patience this week, and hopefully beyond too. But I really want you to try and just tune in for this week and those times when irritation or frustration or anger come in, try taking a step back and saying, I am going to be patient because I know that everyone is doing the best that they can. So that may mean being patient with your sister who is bugging you while you're trying to be online, and saying, this is a new way of being for all of us, and I'm going to try to be patient. Or it may mean having your older sibling being more grumpy with you and locking you out of their room, or saying mean things to you, and so greeting that with patience. And it doesn't mean that it's okay, but just having some patience in your heart for them and saying they must be feeling kind of stressed out, and giving them some space. Same thing with your parents. If your parents are busy, if they're trying to work from home and they don't have time for you, give them some patience. Know that they are doing the best that they can right now with a lot on their plate, and that everyone in your household is doing the very best that they can to help you and support you and keep you safe. But it's hard because there are just a lot of needs right now. And so I think the more that we can extend patience to everyone around us, my feeling is that that onion then kind of expands to everything else. So layers upon layers upon layers, until finally our whole community is engulfed in this nice, smelly onion of patience. All right, guys, I love you, and I hope you guys are hanging in there. Stay tuned. This week we're going live with math sessions. Woohoo! And I'll be available for office hours on Google Hangouts. I'm also reposting the See a Heart, Share a Heart challenge from 2019 into our Google Classroom folder. So if you guys find hearts around, please share them. I think this is a time that we all need some extra hearts. There's cafe reading assignments on Google Classroom. There's a reflective writing assignment on Google Classroom. And stay tuned. I'm going to be starting a weekly read aloud YouTube as well. So I love you all. See you soon. Bye.